This activity for Astrocamp has to do with the energy from the sun. The light we see from the sun is only a small portion of the energy the sun emanates. Scientists have divided it up into 7 categories of something called the electromagnetic spectrum. At the bottom are the waves that have the longest wavelength, the distance from one wave to the next, and the least or the slowest frequency. Those are called radio waves. They are used for communication and don't have much energy. The next level is microwaves. You're familiar with those from microwave ovens, and they're also found in cell phones. They can be used for transmitting information better because they can penetrate haze and rain, snow, clouds, and even smoke. Infrared light is between microwave and visible light, and that's light waves or energy that emanates heat. So that's why infrared goggles can see a person in the dark. It detects the heat from their body. Then the next category are the visible light waves. That's what we see. That, when we look at visible light from the sun, we see it as white light. And the activity today has to do with dividing that white light or diffracting that light into its 7 colors. We're going to make something called a spectroscope. When you look at light through a prism, that will divide the light into its 7 colors. And we're going to use something called diffraction grating. You'll get a small circle of diffraction grating that goes on one end of the tube. You have to be really careful not to lose it because it's very small. The next category has much more energy. Ultraviolet rays can give you a suntan, and they have a shorter wavelength. They're invisible to the human eye, but some insects like bumblebees can see them. The next level up has quite a bit of energy. So much energy, in fact, it can penetrate the human tissue. And so it's used to X-ray the bones in our body. Bones and teeth are denser, so they absorb more X-rays, and the image just appears on the film. At the high end, with the shortest wavelength and the highest frequency, or the most energy, are gamma rays. They are dangerous to human life. So we're very lucky that the Earth's magnetic field protects us from gamma rays from the sun. They are generated in radioactive atoms and in nuclear explosions. They can kill living cells, so they're used in cancer treatment. So today you're going to make a spectroscope, which divides visible light into the 7 colors of the rainbow. Each color has a different wavelength.
To make a spectroscope, you're going to want them to tape on the spectroscope graphic first. Then you're going to want them to put glue on the end of one end of the tube and carefully push that down on the diffraction grating that you've already cut. And then on the other end of the tube, you're going to want to tape the aluminum foil and then probably have an adult carefully cut a very small slit in the end of the aluminum foil. And then if that slit is too big, you can take it off and do it again. And there you have it. They hold it up to the light and they see all the colors of the electromagnetic spectrum.